Welcome to Tech Tips. I'm Len Groom. Today we're changing the transmission fluid on a Harley Davidson motorcycle. Let's check in with our trade show manager and in-house motorcycle enthusiast Patricia Stoll on how to do that.
It's relatively easy to change the transmission fluid on a Harley Davidson Softail. This is a 2014 Fat Boy Low with a 103 cubic inch engine. You'll need a few tools to do this project. You want a drain pan, a new O-ring for your drain plug, a 5/8 inch socket with a socket wrench, of course your torque wrench, a 3-inch extension, and a 3/8 inch ball end Allen wrench, a funnel, and of course your Amsoil V-twin transmission fluid. First you need to locate your transmission drain plug, and it can be a bit tricky. First, locate your two shock absorbers. It's located in between the shock absorbers underneath the transmission. Now that you've located your transmission drain plug, take your ratchet and your 3-inch extension and your 5/8 inch socket and remove it. So once it gets loose enough, I like to finish removing the drain plug by hand. I do this so the drain plug doesn't fall into the oil. So while the transmission fluid was draining, I took advantage of that time to clean my drain plug. Make sure you remove all the debris and check it for any damage. Now take your new O-ring and slide it onto your transmission plug and make sure you run it all the way to the bottom, like that. So once you have your new O-ring on your transmission plug, take your 5/8 inch socket and your 3-inch extension and reinstall your drain plug. When replacing transmission plug, I like to snug mine up by hand. You'll want your torque wrench set at 14 to 21 foot-pounds of torque. I have mine set at 16. Okay, that should be good. So now that we've replaced our transmission plug, we're going to fill our transmission. I like using Amsoil synthetic V-twin transmission fluid. Make sure you check your owner's manual so you know how much fluid is required for your bike. So next you'll take your 3/8 inch ball end Allen wrench and remove your transmission cover and dipstick. This one's a little tricky. So now we're going to fill our transmission with fluid. Remember, you're going to need a long neck funnel and your transmission fluid. This Harley Davidson Softail requires 28 ounces of fluid. And as you know, there's 32 ounces in a quart. So when you get done filling it, you're going to have 4 ounces left over. And be very careful. It's very important not to overfill your transmission. So remember to stop and check your sight gauge. I've got about 14 ounces, so I've got a ways to go yet. Okay, make sure your bottle's level. I'm at 8 ounces. I still have 4 more ounces to go. Okay, check it. That's right at about 4 ounces left. So now with this bike, it's recommended that you check your transmission fluid when it's on the kickstand. So I'm going to take it off the mechanic stand, back it off, and do that. It's kind of hard to see because the fluid is so clear, but our fluid levels are right where they need to be, so we're good to go. Well, there you have it. We're done. As you can see, it's not that difficult to change the transmission fluid on a Harley Davidson Softail.
There you have it. Remember, for your specific capacity, check your owner's manual or check out our lookup guide at amsoil.com. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time.